Hello. Hi. What's good? Stream is getting started. Thanks for coming by. Hello, Kusanagi. Hi, how are you doing? How's it going? Yes, regular stream of FTB Continuum today. Once it loads. Okay, yeah. Launcher has loaded. Haven't watched you for a bit. Hey, it's no worries. It's no worries. Glad you're here. Now, if a game would just load, we would be in business, but that apparently gonna take a bit. And I mentioned it on the Discord server, and I will mention it once more. Friday, 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 Friday. I have a highlight video of when I checked out Tricky Trials. That'll be going live there. It like premieres on YouTube. So I'll be there checking it out and like chatting and interacting with anyone who wants to check it out when it first gets published or when it first, I guess, goes live or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm like checking out the whole premiere thing, seeing if it's a cool thing or whatever. So, no worries, no worries. If you're here on Friday, at the end of Friday's stream, I'm going to post a link to the premiere page like at the end of Friday, and everyone can just kind of go there or at least have that link ready if they want to check it out and all the other good stuff. I actually managed to I thought it would take me a lot longer to finish it. But yesterday I was like, oh yeah, I'm like doing this thing. I said that on stream, and then after stream I locked in and just finished it. So that's great. No, please. I'm trying to maximize you. I don't need to because it'll full screen, but whatever. I'm trying to maximize you. Please respond to Minecraft, please. Oh no. Problems have begun immediately. No, my man, you can't do this. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. We're there. I'll wait till it gets to the title screen, and then I'll switch it over. Ba- Basically. Hello, hello. What's your PC build? I'm thinking about building one. I need to know good parts to start. That is an excellent question. Okay, so here's here's the thing. I can both help you and not help you. The reason is this PC was built 2018. It's like 6 years old. Um It's pretty old, and I haven't upgraded it since. Furthermore, while I did kind of pick out the parts, I did not do the build myself. A friend of mine who is way more experienced with it did the build, and that was 6 years ago. So, do I remember what all the parts in this thing are? Not specifically. I know I have a pretty like not a super common kind of motherboard. I don't remember what it is. But the motherboard's like not something you would typically find, but it's still good. It's one of those like if Intel's super popular and AMD is not as popular, you can view my processor as AMD-esque in that sense. At least um now I could have a section in my on my stream page that lists the specs of my PC, and that would be cool if I remembered what they were. Um, but yeah, and fundamentally, a lot of the parts in here are slightly old. But if you want to know good parts to start, honestly, you don't need to go super fancy, right? You don't need the chassis with all the lights and all the other stuff. A simple power supply, a simple hard drive will get the job done, but it also depends on what you intend to use your PC for. If you're using your PC for very graphics intensive games, then you want to make sure you go for a really good graphics card. But if your PC is just for everyday work, you don't necessarily need to go bankrupt over it. Tailor your purchases to the function. That being said, I have a 9th gen Core i5 inside here, and that has served me very well. And yeah, sort of like practicality over looks. How many cores should a decent processor have? I think most cores will probably have like 4. Like most processors will probably have 4, maybe. I feel like that's sort of standard. Maybe 2. You're definitely not going to find single core processors anywhere, so that's not even a thing. 4 cores, I feel like it's probably pretty typical. Probably. Use air cooled or water? Air cooled. I've got fans. I did buy it with like I did buy all the parts with my own money, and it was built and stuff like that. But this was built when I was pretty much in university, and so while I did have the funds to be able to build it and put it together, I didn't have the crazy amount of funds to go and, get everything super beefed and all that stuff. And now I don't even have the funds to upgrade any of the components, so I'm kind of praying that none of it breaks, because if something breaks, I'm in real shit. Because your man is not not having that financial ability. Does it sound like a PS4 without the fan being cleaned? Yeah, sort of. But I haven't cleaned the fan, like, ever. So. It occasionally makes a little noise, but, like, I'm just so used to it, it doesn't really bother me. Now, I do have a little bit of a dust cover type thing over top, because that's where, like, obviously the hot air goes. I have a little dust cover over top to make sure dust doesn't get in, so I don't necessarily need to clean the fan that much. Because I don't have a lot of, like, dust, like, falling in. Hello. Hi, Chiken. How you do? So, last time, in our anime here, my tools ended up in random places in my inventory. What's going on here? Last time, I did some stuff. Oh yeah, last time we got over like 30,000 silicon, right? 46,000. Yes. That's what we did. We went from like 79 silicon to over 40,000. And also a nice 1500 plastic. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. In addition, we also over here set up a massive array of metal presses and basically disassembled both excavators because we actually mined these ores completely dry. And so now we're going to utilize these and have a kind of a nice little production plant here. These empowerers are also obsolete, so I can reclaim these as well, because we can instead make our circuits through the EFAB now, because I have enough power generation in my EFAB down here with all these bad boys in order to make that happen. That is the TLDR. So this stream, we're gonna get sludge, which sounds like it has no correlation whatsoever to anything I just said, and you would mostly be right, but it also does at the same time. But first things first, I want to upgrade the storage on this because this is getting close to full, and yeah, I don't want to have to worry about that. So let's fix that. How many diamonds do we have here? We have enough. We can get 8 diamonds. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 16 of this. Wait. That means we need 16 of this. I need that. Okay, yeah, that sounds better. I think that's it. Do you have the Xbox app or something? Maybe? I don't actually know. If I have it, I don't use it. I can tell you how much. Dude, make the chest. Oops, I forgot to put that in. Boop. Honestly, I'd love to play with you, but I don't have Java because I only really play consoles. I don't have Bedrock because I only really play Java. Now, I think if you owned just Java Edition up to a certain point, you got Bedrock for free. I think. But don't quote me on that, because I don't really know too much about that. But I think that's how that worked. Okay, that'll help that. Now, a second... Actually, wait, no. I was about to say a second thing is that streaming Bedrock would be challenging. Streaming Bedrock is not challenging because of the Better Together update. I could play Bedrock on PC and people could join on console, and that could be a thing. So yeah. I also have 64 of these, which is really nice to have. But I need to make regular circuits. Well, actually, first what I need to make is I need 5 times 18. You know how much that is? That is 90, because I can math. I can math at velocity. Because that makes sense. Gaming on a laptop is honestly perfectly viable. Laptops nowadays are pretty adept at being able to handle that. Um, Now, a laptop handling something like FTB Continuum, that's gonna be a bit of an ask, right? I need to make metal press molds. Just make as many of these as you can. No, make, 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 dude, make, make. Why can't you make? Dude, why can't you make? I hate this. Any good laptops I would recommend? I haven't really used too many. Most of the times when I've gotten laptops, it had been for school, right? So my knowledge comes down to laptops that are good for school. And I have a Surface. I just have a Microsoft Surface. I think it's a Surface 4, actually. And I don't play games on that because I can't really do anything game wise. Why can't you? I'd probably find recommendations on YouTube or something. That's true. I just don't really have the background of gaming on a laptop to be able to provide that insight, really. But yeah, I mean, it depends on like the intensity of the games that you're looking to play. If you're just looking to play Bedrock, like vanilla Bedrock Edition, I don't think it would be that like on like that challenging. I probably only need this, right? Most laptops will probably be able to handle Bedrock Edition just fine, I'm pretty sure. Or any laptop that you put any reasonable amount of thought into purchasing. In other words, like, you don't just grab the first thing that you can find. You do a little bit of research and stuff, and I'm pretty sure if you do that, you should probably be fine. Nothing like the sound of dead Endermen in the morning. I think I laptop to play the company or something. I can't remember the name. Oh, Lethal Company? Is that it? Do I have that right? Actually, just convert all these. Yeah, okay. I haven't played Lethal Company actually. TBH, so I think I do this, and then this, and then this. Yeah. I don't know, it seems like fun. I haven't heard anything like bad about it, so I'd say yeah. I just haven't made that purchase decision, I guess. Now I need to get the power from here to wherever. How do I do that? Oh, maybe I take the power from here. Take power from here, which is routed all the way around over the rainbow. I don't know, actually. These only use flux ducts. Oh, wait. These only use flux ducts. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I probably don't need that many. Let's, I really like PS consoles because they don't have Forza. I'm kind of into cars and stuff, so yeah. And you know what? Everyone has, like... PlayStation has built their audience on, like, different franchises, right? And, to be honest, I'm a huge fan of Nintendo platformers and stuff like that. So Nintendo consoles are consoles I gravitate towards more, right? Because you're not gonna find those on anything else, right? So you stick with what you like, right? There's no reason to try and play something because it's cooler or it's the in console or whatever, right? Because if you're gonna have fun playing something else, then play what makes you have fun. Because I think there is not enough time in the day to try and force yourself to like something that you don't. TBH, though, those damn Joy-Cons are so bad. My Joy-Cons have intense drift. I will agree with that. The Joy-Cons have a severe design flaw, and I'm not going to defend that design flaw in the slightest. What I will say, though, is that if you play the Switch with a Pro Controller, you completely eliminate that issue, but at that point, you're hooked up. Like, one of the benefits of the Switch is being able to play portably, right? And when you're playing portably, yes, you have to deal with the Joy-Cons. And I am long overdue for a new set of Joy-Cons, or for me to start tearing it open and doing a 10th grade biology dissection on it and trying to fix it. But I'd rather not do that. The Pro Controllers are nice. I actually have a wired Pro Controller here. I don't have the wireless one. The wireless one's like $70. I'm not spending $70 on it. I have the wired one here. I think it was HorrorPad that makes these, and they're pretty good. And they're compatible with PC and all other stuff. Which fundamentally means on Thursday I will be streaming Super Mario Sunshine, modded Super Mario Sunshine, and I could use that controller, but Super Mario Sunshine really benefits from having analog triggers, and so I'm going to be using a PlayStation 4 controller for it, because that's the only controller I have with analog triggers that I can plug into my PC. So we're going to be using PS4 controller for Super Mario Sunshine, which means I'm going to get all the buttons confused so much. But that's just going to be part of the fun. I don't know, I think I got enough there. Yeah. I got me 2 stacks of Leadstone Flux Ducts, and I need to upgrade them. You play any FPS games or something? I kind of played Fortnite for a bit and recently stopped. I have not played Fortnite because, I don't know. Maybe that, I don't think that game is really, I don't really think I'm the target demographic for that game. The only FPS I have played a bit of, like a good chunk of, and actually enjoyed it, has been Payday 2, but Payday 2 is old. Dude, what are you doing? Not here, not here. Right here, right here. I'm kind of garbage at FPS games, I'm gonna be real. Because I don't play a lot of them. That's on my account because I have like a skin that's worth 1K. What? What? How are how do skins become this expensive? I think this thus proves that I do not understand this game. The codes go for that. But I don't know how much the actual skin goes for. Why is the skin more expensive than? I don't understand. I don't understand this world. This world is crazy sometimes. I need to upgrade this to use... Well, I think it's because it was like the first starter pack, not many people bought it, so it's rare now. Oh, okay, that might make sense. Might. The alloy smelter doesn't need anything more than that. This is connected to I don't know what, but we can run this through here and be what many in the business would call Gucci. That's why the codes go for so much, I think. This makes sense. I don't really like that it makes sense, but it makes sense. Now, the reason why I don't really like it is because it's like, dude, just like, it's not necessary. You don't need to go crazy over it. But, you know, I have different priorities when it comes to stuff like this, right? So I think I can get this to sit nicely on top. Nope. Not without breaking this. How bad would breaking this be? Nah, breaking it won't be that bad. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. That's not at all copium. Watch. Everything will work out just fine. No, come back. Look, I bought it when I first came out and it was like $7. Dude, dude, that's crazy. The thing just appreciated in value so drastically. That's absurd. That's actually just absurd. Like how could something like that appreciate in value that drastically? We truly live in the future, and it's finally starting to show. You know, like what's next? Hover cars? Don't think we're that far off, you know? Sorry, that's a dumb joke. Oh wait, we don't need that to go there. We want that to look nice. Making it look nice is actually part of the aesthetic. Hey, my friend had an old account that had all the old skins, probably worth around 5K? Dude, that could pay my rent. Well, I mean, yeah, that could pay my rent. I could pay my rent for a couple of months. That's not okay. I'm not okay knowing that that could pay my rent for a couple months. Wait, I don't need this anymore. What am I doing now, man? Okay, just take this back, because I don't need this. I don't need this. But because I don't need this, I can retrieve all of this, and then I can do things differently. Yeah, that makes sense. It's time to say goodbye to the Empowerer setup here. It served its purpose well, but now it is just obsolete completely. But I need inventory space, it seems like. Oh, I don't know. It seems like I need inventory space. You know, kidding. How'd I get this? Actually, I'm pretty sure that was there the entire time. I think. I don't know. You miss anything? I left for a minute. No, not really. Not too much. We're, I'm dismantling this Empowerer setup that I have here because I no longer need it, so... I can reclaim it, and then I'll have the space provided to route this power all the way through, basically. Thank you for doing that. We're basically waving goodbye to this setup. Wow, I broke that, like, instantly. And, let's see, I can take that back, and that just goes in there. Lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, wait, I don't have the space for it. I'm upset that these laser relays don't stack. Why they not stack? Oh, it's because they're whitelist. Now they should stack. Yes, dude. Stack. Bing. Okay. Got that. And I think that's it, basically. Yep, that looks to be about it. That's at least that part of the Empower thing. I need to patch up a bit of it with cobblestone because this is a little silly. Let me out of here, man. How did that get over here? I don't know. Why full though, dude? Why full? Oh, well, I can put the conveyor belt away, I believe. Yeah, put the conveyor belts away. Put that away. Put that away. Nope, not that. That away. I don't need that anymore. Actually, I still think I have a bit of that. I don't need this stuff. I just want my friend, and he said he had other things to do and didn't care about the account. I asked if I could try to recover it, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna do it anyway." Well, hey, yo, if you can recover it, that's pretty. It's pretty dumb. All right, we have a nice little space here. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we got it. You watch any anime or anything or TV shows? The last anime I watched was I don't even remember. I need some new recommendations. Chat recommendations, go. That slime girl one? Oh, I don't even remember what it's called. I killed slimes for 1,000 years and maxed out my level or something like that. Was that the last one? I have no idea if that was the last one. Uh, if you're looking for slice of lifestyle stuff, that's mostly the animes I have watched, so I killed slimes for 1,000 years and maxed out my level, or something like that is the name of an interesting anime. Goodbye sign. I guess you're not needed anymore. I can't recommend anything because I know it's too much to handle. Hey, yo. If anyone wants, but it's 18 plus. Oh boy. I want to try and make this look nice. At least up to here. Then I don't care anymore. It was Cyberpunk Edge Runners and probably the best thing I ever watched. I need to make more structural ducts. Okay, but I gotta return stuff. I don't know if it's censored there, though. The ending goes crazy. Whoa. I think I have laser relays here, right? Yeah, I do. I guess empower stuff can go there. Hey, GD Ballistic. Yeah, great to see you come back. Everything's been pretty good. How you doing? I'm right now dying. Oh no. Well, we hope that you're doing well. Diesel generator is still loud and obnoxious. This is fact. My hay fever is not doing me wonders. Oh no. That well, that would be a thing. That would be bad. Random ass story. But I was at the pool the other day, and this blonde girl, like in middle school, same as me, don't break the board, dude. I weigh like 150 and almost 6 foot, so yeah. Oh boy. It's like, chill. I don't think you're gonna break it. Or, well, you definitely don't start a conversation with, don't break it. That's not cool. I do front flips weird, so I'm like completely upside down. I flipped her up. I didn't even get in trouble either. Dude, savage. Nose absolutely stings right now. Well, hopefully you could take it easy. Just kind of, I would say breathe, but like, that's probably part of what hurts. So that's a 10 out of 10 recommendation from me, but you know, hopefully you can take it easy. Why do I have a triple battery here? Why do I have a triple battery here? I don't know. I just have a triple battery now. Oh wait, put triple battery in here so it can make that. Good. Yes. Excellent. Excelente. And this sticky piston can go in there. I need a chest to store a whole bunch of garbage in. Kinda. Breathe air. I got a Twitter page. I technically do have a Twitter. I don't really use it, and that's why it's not really connected to my Twitch. But it does exist. I think it's at Yeelp. Wait, can I make this thing bigger and better? Dude, I can make it bigger and better. Bigger and better. Dude, we've got more power. I don't even know what you use a bag of holding for. Can you wait? How do you blah, blah, blah. I'll sub anyway. At what? I believe it's at Yeelp. Let me double check. No, it's at the real Yeelp. It's same as my Twitch, basically. What upgrades can you put into the iron backpack? These backpacks have been dropped from despawning. Oh, that doesn't matter. Most of this is kind of pointless. Like, I guess the only thing that makes sense is the latch upgrade, but you can't really do that. Okay. Whatever. Thank you for the sub. Hopefully I intend to use X, Twitter, a little bit more. I'm never calling it X. Hopefully I intend to use it a little more. Oh, yes. Wait. Do the thing. We dead named Twitter here, TBH. You don't have to follow me back either, but not the homies. No worries, no worries. Yeah, who the, who the heck just says X? No one in this household. There should be a bunch of glowstone here. Yes. Now, how much does this melt into? 250. How much do you need to make this? 200. 2 honey. So let's see. Make this. Yeah, it should be. Whoops, that's not how you do that. Let me make my impulse item ducts, dude. Yes. I'm gonna need to make more item ducts, actually. That's fact. So let's do that. How many of these do I have that I can use here? Oh, I can use 7. Okay. Get 7. And then get me a nice, like, 28 redstone. And now we rollin'. Nice. I need more Invar, I believe. I don't need this, though. I can go back. Nice half stack, but I'm gonna need, yeah. Not even kidding, I'm just scrolling through Be Real, and I see a girl driving a tractor baling hay. Whoa. Like, yeah. Like, what? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Make all of this, and then go over here, and put this here, 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 put this one right here. You're in town today and you're sad. Wait, why sad? There's an El Dorado. It rained, so I can't go ride my BMX bike at the park today because it's too muddy. Like, I'd fail immediately. I gotta say, if you are intending on going out, obviously maybe not today because you might wipe, but just in general, please make sure you bring some water and stuff because at least where I am, it is very hot. Like it's like borderline heat wave temperatures, I believe. Don't want the fan getting wrecked by the heat. Yeah, it's like 100 here. Usually Kansas weather is hella weird. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. And now let's drop another one of these in here. Never mind. Let's not because we have used up all of this. Okay. We've got a ton of impulse item ducks now, which is excellent. This means I can accomplish my task of being fast as fuck, boy! Or something. No, dude, you need to open. You need to open to face this side. Why you no do? Well, are you on your stream tomorrow? Tomorrow I am streaming. Oh, it does work. But it no work that way. Why it no work that way? That dumb as but oh, today? Today's just this. Tomorrow is going to be Super Mario Sunshine modded. Which is a little different, but I wanted to do it because summer month vibe. You know? No, my light source. I need it for mon yeux. It should be pretty fun. I'm hoping it's gonna be a pretty grand time. Basically my plan is for the summer months, I want to stream this modded Super Mario Sunshine. I want to see how much of it I can beat within the summer months. I think I could probably beat the whole thing because it's not like it's a really long game necessarily, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Should be good. Now I need to figure out why this no worky. I know for now though, we're kind of gonna ride around in town. Well, you have a great one. Stay hydrated, and yeah, I'll see you around. Bye bye. What if I hold on? What if I tried to use a brain for a second? Thank you, thank you. We must experiment with stuff. What if I put down a servo? Let's get some copper here, because I'll inevitably need copper wires, so, you know, there's that. Because this has got, like, a bit of stuff here, so what if I put this here, and I attached a servo here? I don't feel like that'll work, but it is now, in theory, connected. Alright, so I need like a chest or something, some sort of container. Which I don't have in here. I do have a backup plan. I do have a backup plan. What am I doing? Chest stew. Wait. Don't bother with chest stew. Just use wooden hopper for now. If I put this here, and now I put this here, it'll go here. Will it... No. No, it does not. That's fine. That's fine. I have backup plan. Backup plan is put the hopper, and then put this here. That connects to the hopper, right? And we put this here, and then we put this here, right? So now if I make one of these, it should insert into the hopper, right? Yes, dude, it works. Okay. So that's what I need. I need hoppers. Dude, get up the thing. I need hoppers. And I can just use regular hoppers, because I don't need anything more than that. And then we have, along the bottom, we have the actual impulse item ducts that'll connect it all together. And I can connect that there and there. Now, I need better servos. Better than this shit. Electrum is probably sufficient, I'm thinking. Now, I don't need 64 servos, but this will just make it easier. I need 18 servos. Now, I want to actually look at the wire mold for a second, because I want to see what kind of wires can be made. You make copper wires, you make electrum wires, you make aluminum wires, you make steel wires, and you can make tin cables, gold cables, and HV cables. So I basically just want to filter and have those be the only things. I'm gonna need to make filters too. But we'll deal with that later. Later. And now, actually, I need these servos for that, but I think I'm going to want a signalum servo. If I want to extract from the thing. Like, the input speed needs to be good. Right? So this has an extraction rate of 1 second. This is going to have an extraction rate of 0.5, and it does have a speed boost. Now, what about resonant? This has a triple speed boost. I'm gonna go with resonant. I'm cracked. I'm dangerous. Beware. I will need 2. Resonant servo. Acquired. Take this. So this... Watch how absolutely crazy I am. We put this here, right? This is where we're gonna set the filter on what will be extracted. Which can be that. That's currently all I have here. And we don't do nearest first, we set it to round robin. Which means it's gonna try and evenly kind of distribute everything. English. You know what I mean. And I need a nice, solid... more than this. Because I have 3 wooden hoppers there. I'm going to need another 15. So that's 8. That's going to get me 16. That'll get me 15. I still need this chest for something else. And I need to make them all into the hoopers. Slap that there, and do one of these. Alright. Let's get this going. I'm gonna want this, too. Hold on. I'm gonna want that. That's gonna make my life so much easier. If I set this here with this, I get a red print. Similar to a blueprint. And what I can do is if I put this here, you can see that it defaults to, like, this configuration, which is not really what I want. I want it to be like that. So I'm going to use it on this block, and now I've copied it. So now when I hold this in my offhand, I can now copy... What? You need to do the thing, dude. Alright, well, it's not working. Dang it. I'll just have to... I think what I can do is I can... You've got to be kidding me. Dude, go in the proper spot. Right there. Now take the red print, and now I can do this. And now that'll automatically extract. Yes, dude. Yes! We are cooking. Now, look at this. If I put this here... Look at this. Look at this. It's not... It needs to go somewhere. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes. Yes! Go! Yes, dude. Yes. Look at this. And that was actually all of it. That was incredibly awesome. So, the other things I need to put a filter on is gold. That. Technically tin. I don't know why I would, but in theory. Let's see, what else? Oh, electrum. And aluminum. Wait, I have aluminum. Electrum. Electrum is actually an option. Okay. So now, to this, I add 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 this. So now it will only take... I have gold twice. Whoopsies. I need aluminum. That's what it is. So now it will only take those from the chest. So if I put anything else in, like this Invar or whatever, it won't try and make Invar wires because those don't exist. So yeah, that's pretty good. And now, what I'm gonna need a little do is, in order to facilitate the construction of more circuits at faster rates, I need that going, basically. And this should allow me to make these pretty easily. Dude, look at it go! Dude, this is awesome. Dude, it's producing just so fast. Yes, dude. Yes! So instead of producing one set of wires at a time, I'm basically producing 18 at a time. This is now like 18 times faster, which is incredibly awesome. Now we have to do this side. This side's gonna be a little bit different. I do need another 90 steel, but that's child's play. Hold on, it might not be child's play. Might not be child's play. I need that pulverized coal. I may have gung-hoed a little too close to the sun right now. Wait a second. No, I don't need electrum. I need gold. I mean, it's nice to have the electrum. I will use it. But that's not what I needed, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make gold cables. Oh yeah, and this thing just finished because it's awesome. Looks like some weird sine wave thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn these into insulated copper cables. And latex is also not an issue because, yeah, we have enough latex to power a small community. You can't power things with latex, but, you know, a man can dream. And are you guys gonna be the ones to kill my dreams? Why do I have iron? There was a reason for this, right? Oh, yes, there was! I nearly put it away. I know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna put it over here. Get that shit out of my inventory. Guys, I have a crazy idea. I have an absurd idea. It's an idea that is what many people would call absurd. What if I made chat, yes. What if I made another one of these? Fantastic idea. Fantastic. All right, look. Look. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we need to make copper nickel heating coils. I go over here, I slap this down here, we do, like, whatever this thing is. I think it's like this. Dang it. There you go. We make the copper nickel heating coils. It's like, wow, that's great. I take this. For the last time, I use this thing like this. Because I ain't gonna be needing it for long. I put this in here. Now, I already have these. I do need to make... I think I need 16 coal. 16 coal that gets pulverized. And let's go this here. And this can go in here. Oh wait, but I need this. And then we centrifuge this. Yes. Take wires. Wires acquired. Now, look at this. I take a stack of 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 this. Now we compressu this. And I take this. And I go here and I take this. Now I put this on top, and then this like this, and then this like this, and that's this. This can actually stay like this. No one cares about that. I'm pretty sure the silicon goes over here, and the redstone goes over here, and the gold goes over here, and then this goes over here. Please be right. I really want this to be right. Yes, go! Make me a stack of circuits. Grab 2 of these. Put 2 of these away. I don't need 2 of those. And now I have everything I need but the... Oh wait, I have this already. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I need 14 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. I don't have them because they're over here being made. Nope. I just need 2. Make advanced to iron furnace. It's not advanced, it's just iron. Now make electronic. Put this here. Remember when this was expensive? I said this the last time I built it. It wasn't funny the first time, it's not funny now. Anyway. What I can do is I can put this here, and it will mooch. And now, for the feature presentation, I need to get power to this thing. Oh no, wait. That's gonna be a little tricky. Yeah, that's gonna be a little tricky. Not quite. Not quite, not quite. Hold on. Brain. 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 I'm braining. I'm braining. I'm doing thing. I'm braining. I'm braining, dude. I'm braining. Now, what I need is I need a grinder. Once I have successfully grounded... I'm pretty sure it's like this. Yes, it is. I put that there. And now... how do I get this thing's output? Auto input from there. And this would be taking coal, right? So that's fine. Filter that input. And now auto output this there. This is going to take this as input there. And then it's going to take that as input there. And then this has to auto output that face. Because I need to route... like, sufficient power this way. I need to route it like that. That's kind of the only way that works. That's the only way that this thing gets sufficient power. And it can't be flux. So it's just kind of got to be that. Or it can't be signal plated, so it's just kind of got to be like that. because I can't route power through the bottom because it's on top of my implosion compressor. So now this is what I'm going to need a duct for, because I can duct I basically, in a duct, I put the iron input and then the steel output, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I have coal, which can go here. Okay, so let's make a couple drawers for that. I think that's probably best. Or actually, way to, dude. Hold on. Crazier idea. You know? What if it actually went all the way over to, like, here or whatever, right? It just kind of... What if it just kind of did one of these? And it didn't connect to this thing, because that's dumb. And now we put a filter. I need to have one filter there, that's for sure. 1, 2, 1, 2. Grab glass and papier. That's French for paper. Oh my gosh, I did it. I said something stupid. We whitelist, allow oversending, and we limit it to just steel. Just steelu. Whitelist only steel. And then we set up a drawer for iron, and we extract that, and we put that there. Because now it won't go that way. Yes, dude, yes! We can probably get away with only a hardened one. Let's just make it hard. And now I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something like that. Actually, yes, that works. 1, 2... No, not 3, dang it. If I hold this in offhand, yeah, I can lock newly placed drawers. So, lock this bad boy, lock this bad boy. I limit coal to going in there, I limit iron to going in here. And I technically don't need that there. And I put this here, like that. Oh, wait. No, dude, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh. Is appetite used for anything else at all? Looks like it's only used for making that, because this I don't need for anything. It's literally just used for making a fertilizer. Hmm. Because I'll have dark ash, which will also go. That was weird. I put that there, and then here Yes, here I need to put, I need to make another industrial centrifuge. I could try and make a mechanical crafter as well, but I think I'm just gonna make an industrial centrifuge, connect it, hook it up right to here, and then it does stuff. Yeah, I might just do that. Where's the centrifuge? Centrifuge needs an extractor and 2 of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How much titanium do I have? 685. Wow, that's a lot of titanium. Need a half stack of coal. I can drop this there. And then... Wait, okay, I have everything for that then. We're good. Alright. I believe it's like this. And then I actually need 1, 2 as well. I believe it's like this. Yes. That is the industrial centrifuge. Put that there. This will take this in as input, and then it will auto output that. And then I need to add ash as a byproduct that can go here as well. I'm gonna need more copper thingies. I'm gonna need more copper thingies. Okay, we got that. Now... we have extra bronze. Now take, Right, I need to make thing. And you make thing. This thing. So I can overclock that now. Bye, buddy. Uh-oh. Inventory full. Problem solved. I am curious if I put that on filter input. And the dark ash goes there. And then the regular ash comes out. And there you go. That's a little steel production plant thing that we've got now. Ash will now exist somewhere. No, there's no way you're full. There's no way you're full. There's no way I have 65,536 silicon. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, dude. There's no way. I didn't get the silver. Dang it. I refuse to believe that I have over 65,536 silicon. That's absurd. It filled up 2 diamond upgrades, dude. I have over 69,000 silicon. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Never mind, there's still more. There we go. Just want to confirm that nothing ended up in here when it wasn't supposed to, right? Yeah, okay, good. Good, good, good. Well, I have ash up there, so I'm going to take the ash that I have here and put it away, because now there's a spot for it. I'll put it there. And how much steel do we got now? Oh, dude, we got an excellent amount of steel. The steel production has worked. How did you end up in here? No, dude, you're not supposed to. I need to put a filter there for steel only, clearly. And I can actually limit it as well so it doesn't oversend as well. And by steel, I mean iron. No. Like that. There you go. And this is empty, right? Yeah, that's just empty. Okay, so now this will make steel for me automatically. I just have to provide it with, you know, the requisite thingies. So how much space do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, four. All right. 8 stacks of coal, 4 stacks of iron. Let's make 4 stacks of steel. Now that we got that out of the way, I can make 90. I can make 90 steel plates. And we can get back to that other project. Now that this is done. Now this is a done deal. I don't need this conversion upgrade. I think that's a better spot for the ash. Yes, dude, look at it go! Yes, man. Let's go. I have extra dark ash. Anyway, now that we got that going, 70,000 silicon. But the latex is important. 'Tis muy importante. I don't know, whatever. Actually, I know what I can do. Yeah. I can actually set it to destroy excess items. Because if I ever need more than 70,000 silicon at one time, there's a problem. In fact, that's gonna be a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be over like 140 or 100. I don't know. It's gonna be like 1200 silicon or something. If I ever need more than 1200 silicon at any given moment, there's a problem. So I can set that to void any excess items because I am not gonna need more than that. I didn't set the chest down there. That's why I had the extra chest, dude. I had extra chest, dude, for a reason, ooh. I'm so in shock for how much surplus you have. It is producing faster than I am anticipating. Then again, this is how it's being made. It's being made 4 at a time. Welcome back. Yeah, okie doke, yes. So now I want to set this down over here now. Finally. Finally getting around to setting this down over here. And now we can start discussing. I just rode around town and realized I don't have half the stuff I need. Oh no. Now we need to take half of this to make plates. Your sister took it all. Oh no. Is it like daylight robbery took it all, or? Or does she just happen to be using it at the current point in time? I did not want to make that. Whatever. I don't care. And you know why I don't care? Because I'm just going to take this one instead. Nah. It was a shared bag with stuff I needed, and she took it without even needing anything in it. Like, what? Oh no. That's no bueno. Actually, no, we can extract a stack at a time, right? Because this will just take 4. I'm curious. What are gears that I need? Like, just in general, so that I can test this with it. Copper gears, iron gears, those are gears I need. Like, pretty much always, right? Maybe gold gears as well. Yeah, like gold, iron, and copper gears. So, let's see. If I... Oh, wait! Wait. Before I make a grave mistake. Before I make a grave mistake. I need to set this up so that these last 9 only accept this. That way... Yeah. This is late. Bye, Timmy. Ah, yes, Timmy the plate. Let's remember our newest member of the family, Timmy the plate. Now, this is to make sure, what I'm doing here is, I'm making sure we don't have any more accidents. I don't want any more accidental plate children. And so I'm limiting this to only taking the block of refined iron because these are going to make plates. But I only want it to work with this because if I want to make any other type of plates, I'm going to go through the compressor. This is the only reason why I want plates. Now, the rest of these are on gears, and so that should be fine. So now if I do this, as you can see, it doesn't go onto the other one because it physically can't, because it won't accept that. There's no recipe for that. And so now it's going to make these machine casings. And it can do it with great speed. Which is the definition of awesome. And I'm gonna see if it can make gears too great too. Gears too great too. Let's see. Can it make awesome gears? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just have like a bit of gold gears. This should work. This should work. Alright? Because now it's not going to go over there. Oh, dude, it's working. Dude, it's making gears. It's making all the gears. And since it can only accept 4 at a time, it's only going to put 4 at a time. Look at all the gears! This is infrastructure. A stack of copper gears. And it's going to be a stack of iron gears, and it's going to be like a half stack of gold gears. And that's just gears. That's what this whole thing was supposed to be. Set up all of that, and you know what? Because I'm also cracked beyond belief. Yeah, because I'm cracked beyond belief. Make wires. As many wires as possible. And by the time it took me to go get all the copper to start making a bunch of wires, it already finished all the gears. And it's going, dude. I put in 10 stacks of copper here. There's like only 2 stacks left. Where'd they go? Oh, it's like backed up. That's what's going on here. It literally tried to dump all the copper out of it as fast as possible, and then it got clogged up, so there's copper. This question, what's my favorite fast food restaurant? Might be A&W. Maybe. A good answer. Yes, their packaging is mostly compostable, which is nice. Now, I want to make this. So I need 36. Wait, no, I can do better. Mostly, I think there's like maybe like a couple things that aren't compostable, like a barbecue sauce little dip thing, like that. That's not compostable because you know plastic and stuff, right? Thought they wrap burgers isn't compost friendly. Yeah. Perfecto. I need a stack of stuff. I need a stack of this. I need a stack of this. I need a stack of this. I'm gonna need a stack of regular circuits. That's fine. Going to Arby's right now. I've had Arby's a couple times. It's not that I hate it. I don't know. It's not, I guess it's not super my thing. And then again, I don't really have it that often, so that's a thing. Dude, we're producing things so fast, I can't even keep up with all of it. I don't know why people hate it. Maybe, I don't know. It could be kind of like a hate thing, like, oh, you hate it, so I'm gonna hate it too, because, you know, I think it's bad and all this other stuff. So much production. Yeah, we're on the production hype train. Industrial Revolution. Yep, that's what we've got going on here. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do 9, 10. I have wires. And I ran out of the thing there. I'm gonna need to make another couple stacks of this stuff. So I'm gonna need redstone. Because I'm gonna need a stack of you, a stack of you, a stack of you, a stack of you, and a stack of you. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. Now, this gets compressed. But now we've got advanced electronic circuits, dude. Look at this. We've got 109 of those circuits. Okay, I'm gonna need to stop you right there because I need this to be done. Is it normal to eat at like 11:30? It's normal to eat at any time. Anytime you feel like eating, eat. Why are you so obnoxious? Frickin' lasers and... 1, 2, 3, 4. My inventory is being crammed. I just don't have to worry about stopping to eat every now and then. I am on constant eat mode. You demand for that. Yep. My ankles. Dude, my ankles. And take this. And that finished. Awesome. I think this is like this. Yep. I'm just that guy, dude. That's just how I'm built. We can put that there. For now, I guess. I don't know. Take stack of this, take stack of this, take stack of this, take stack of this, take stack of this. I made sugar cookies this morning, and I think I've had like 7 already. They're fairly small, 1 bite, but oof. To be fair, I had pancakes this morning, so, you know, I get the vibe. No, this is here and here and here and here. Wait, did I run out of latex? Or did the game just stroke out for a quick sec? It might have. Man, I think you deserve more views. I really appreciate the sentiment. I'm working towards it, you know, like, I want to get to that affiliate, I want to, you know, work there. And that's why I always try and put in, like, 100%, 100 and... There's no 100 and, it's just do honeyed. I may have had a stroke live on stream right there, that might have been what happened. So that only leaves me with... Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna have 48, right? So get me another 48 of this stuff. But it'll happen in time. I'll keep working on it, I'll keep streaming, and we will basically get there. You know? And I'm gonna keep putting in my all. And now throw this in here. And we're gonna get there. Alright, now that we've done some production, right? We've produced circuits en masse. We're gonna produce more. You need to become the main character of the anime to get those goals happening. I am the main character of this anime. You're telling me that this isn't an anime? Is this not the most riveting anime you've seen? We have supporting characters. Yep. We have antagonists. Right? We have a main setting. You know, I feel like we check all those boxes, right? Boxes checked, you know? What other boxes do we need to check to make this an anime? I feel like we've got them all. We have, like, different seasons, different arcs. You know, you want to know what the arcs are? The arcs are all of this. These are the different arcs. Right? So... Yandere GF, maybe? I'm pretty sure that's just Bessie. I'm pretty sure that's just Bessie. Pretty sure. We have the weird, you know, supporting character who's kind of the butt of all the jokes and stuff. We have tragic loss. Cue the kaboom clip. Anyway, now what I want to do now that we've done all of that, I want to make one of these to get the sludge. Sorry, I needed to say that like that. And what I'm going to do here is since because why is there bauxite here? Bauxite should never ever go here. No, bauxite should never go here. Bauxite should never ever go here. Why does bauxite occasionally go there? How else do you get bauxite? It's just from this, right? I don't know, dude. But bauxite shouldn't end up there. That's like the second time that bauxite has ended up there. Because it should only go eastwards. It should only go this way. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Anyway, what I need now is, do I have emeralds? No. Okay. I don't have many emeralds. Or, more correctly, I don't have enough emeralds. So, I'm going to make more emeralds. I don't know how that happened. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I make 4 stacks of emerald ore. 4 stacks. Count them with me. You don't need to. It's optional. But this is gonna give me... Look at all this. Look at all this go. Yes, dude. Yes. It's just mad going. It's just going nuts. Now, the emerald dust is gonna end up in here. And then it's gonna end up in there. Pretty much, right? Once this fills up. Which I think it might. Yeah, it does. Oh, it goes there next. Alright, well, whatever. We've still got emeralds coming in. And actually, that's it. Okay. Let's just wait for the last bit of emeralds. I think that's it. Alright. Is that all of it? No, there's another 512 in here. Just compress all of this. Now, I don't know how many plates this is, but I'm thinking it's probably enough. It's probably enough. Oh, I need to make iridium. I'm pretty sure I can just put that in there. Just get that going like that. You got your sandwich. Tin? 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 Wait, I'm full on tin? How am I full on tin? Tin? What? An unexpected development. Tin wanted screen time. And again, I hadn't used much stuff with tin recently, I guess, so I suppose that makes sense. I don't think I need to go up to diamond level for this. It's probably unnecessary. Do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And right? Nah, I'm gonna need that and a goth GF combined. Alright, well... currently the Continuum anime does not have a goth GF. That's not a reason to introduce one. Let me just make that abundantly clear. Trying to find a goth GF mod for Minecraft. No. That is dangerous, Lizzie. That thought process is dangerous. You don't know how dangerous it is. Look at that. 16 data control circuits just on tap. Let's restock this. Let's restock this. Let's restock this. I gotta give Tarby. Their curly fries are amazing always. I might have to give that a try. I can't remember the last time I actually tried that. So if I want to make 16 of these, I need 16, 32, 64 and a half. So throw that there, and then get me 48. And now I need 16 of these, so I need a half stack of tin. Yes, tin, you're getting screen time, alright? We know that you want the screen time. And I'm gonna need about a stack of diamonds, I think. No, I don't need lead. And now I'm going to need a stack of titanium, a half stack of glass, and that's actually it. Compress through the titanium. This is busy making all of that at the slowest pace imaginable to all of mankind. Get that going. I'm making a bunch of machine frames. You got scared to death? Oh no, that does not sound like bueno. Put this here, 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 like that. Make the machine frames. I was riding and watching your stream, and this homeless dude started yelling at me. I thought I was gonna have to fight him. Oh no! A combat begins. Roll initiative, my friend. Please don't do that. Nah, I'd win. I mean, we appreciate the confidence. I'm gonna make another stack of this because I can. Boop, 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 boop. Skittle a doop. I am out of circuits. Sort of. Well, I do have the 64 data storage circuits, so that's, you know, that's a dub. It's a dub moment. Okay, this is nearly done. This is slow as hecku. What else do we need to make the plant sower? Not much. What do you think about the new update, like the chambers and stuff? I streamed that live. Last Thursday. Like, the day it came out, I streamed it. I have a highlight coming out on Friday at 2:30. I mentioned this. I thought it was pretty cool. I'd be interested in, like, maybe looking at that a little bit more and stuff, because it's actually not bad. I think they did a good job on what they set out to do. This Friday, yes, this Friday. What they set out to do with that update, I think they accomplished it pretty well. I think maybe there are other things that could have or should have been addressed, but that's kind of neither here nor there. What they set out to accomplish, they accomplished. And for that, I applaud them, because the update, I think, was received pretty well. Oh, I need Briku. One of these days, my lack of respect for the English language is going to come back and bite me. And you say, but Yeelp, hasn't it already? And you might be right. You might be right. What do I need for the plant gatherer? Oh, I need the gold gears for this. That's a plant fertilizer. I don't care about that. Oh, and I'm gonna need iron Axuchans. And I specifically moved the armory upgrade to this one so that this could do stuff while this was doing stuff. Basically. Now grab this. The pistons are done. I think this is like... I need redstone. Alright. Take it easy, my man. That's not how you do that. That's still not how you do that. Oh. It took us a while, but we got there. And the plant gatherer does require additional plastic, but I have 2,000 plastic and 80,000 silicon. My gosh. You thought... Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, I do have 59,996 nickel ingots and 6,666 blocks of nickel. New antagonist unlocked. It's just nickel. That gets me iron. And now with auto farming, we can actually move on to here. I don't care too much about this. Because it's... Yeah, I can't even complete this quest because it's missing stuff. Look, I don't care about this. I care about the resonator. The resonator uses GP to craft items. I made this on Paranagi, but I never really got to use it. GP is grid power. It's kind of a wireless energy. Mills create a static amount of GP, and certain machines and items use up the GP. If more GP is being used than being created, nothing that uses GP will run. The first thing you need to craft is Stoneburn. To generate the GP required to do this, you need to craft and use a manual mill until you've made enough Stoneburn to make other mills. Mills are less efficient at generating GP the more GP there is. You get diminishing returns. Basically. But, first off, how does one make this fancy schmancy machine, this resonator? Resonate with me. I need obsidian, easy peasy, resonating redstone crystal, also easy peasy, and quartz-enriched iron. To get quartz-enriched iron, I need to go through the EFAB with quartz and refined iron. So far, so good. 750 RF a tick, easy peasy. I can manage that because I can do advanced circuits. I can do these, which is more expensive, right? But I need molten lumium and sludge. So now we need to add these tanks to the EFAB. Lumium's not, like, that bad. Like, I can make lumium decently easily. The sludge is the byproduct from all of this that I actually care about. Well, mostly. So, what I need to effectively do here is figure out where I want to put this thing. And outside seems decent. Like, I could set it up here, right? So this is the plant sower that will, plant stuff. Its working area is right there. Obviously, this is no bueno. You know? So we need to make range add-ons to increase the range of this thing. Now, the plant sower, what's the largest range add-on it'll take? Max tier is 11 for range add-on. Which is this. I don't think I necessarily need to go that far. I could probably be sufficient with tier 10. Am I gonna need the empowered emeratic crystals for the tier 11? So this can harvest sugarcane, no need for replanting. Cactus, no need for replanting. Pumpkin, no need for replanting. Melon, no need for replanting. Netherwort, chorus plant, any Minecraft-style crop, any Minecraft-style tree. Tinker's construct slime trees. So any Minecraft-style crop. And there's a particular crop I have in mind. But before we do that, what we're gonna need to do... Like, yeah, we'll have to route power to that, but that's honestly a non-issue. We need to make the range add-ons. And I might as well get it up to here. I mean, I have the means necessary, so I might as well. Right? So I'm going to need 12 emeralds, because I need to make 2. I need to make 1 range add-on for the plant sower, and we need 1 range add-on for the plant gatherer. So I can throw that there. Oh, he's coming back. Wait, that you weren't gone very long. And now I can put this here, and that's that. Now I need slime balls. Slime balls, slime balls, slime balls. Slime balls, slime balls. Slime balls. I need slime balls. I don't really have a super reliable method of acquiring the slim balls. Wait, don't I have the saplings for the thingy-majigger? Yeah, I do. Right here. Only grows on slimy dirt and grass. Do I have slimy dirt or slimy grass or whatever? I don't think I do. Well, those saplings be kinda useless. Nice. Alright, well. We have to go on a little adventure. And I need to grab slime balls. I also need saplings, which that part is easy because I have tons. So we have that, we have that. We need slime balls and we need grass. Now the grass is also easy. I just gotta grab my shears, which are here. Yeah. Okie dokie. And now we gotta go over here. Where's my shoveloo? There. And there we go. What'd you miss? Not that much, to be fair. I looked away for a second. Oh, and now I'm all the way over here. I don't know, I feel like 12 is sufficient. Wait, I can actually use these ones too, so just grab everything. Alright, so we're just collecting a bit of slime, which I need to make the range add-ons, which I will use to get the sludge. Do you like Mexican? Like Mexican food? Yes and no. I'm not like super huge on it. Not super huge on it. But I definitely don't hate it. But I also don't really have it that often either, so there's that. Boom, make my empowered amaretic crystals. This is full. I can put this here, though. Oh, I could also grow rice. That's true. Why is the game frozen? Did I breathe incorrectly or something, dude? Like... Yeah, I'm gonna grow rice. Actually. I'm growing rice. I thought I would grow beet because I could then grind... I could, like, compress... What? I can, like, extract the sugar out of the beet and use that to just have sugar if I need sugar. But I would much rather go the rice route because rice can be made not only into paper, which has its niche applications. I don't really need to worry about making paper. But it can be made into a rice slime ball, right? Yeah, like this. Made into a rice slime ball. And this is a valid slime ball for making empowered amaretic crystals. Because this is just a regular slime ball. So I can do that and not have to worry about slime. So that is what I'm going to do. Next, I will need 12 of this, 12 of this, 12 of this, and 12 of this, 12 of this, and then 12 iron, or bronze, whatever. Well, I mean, I will need iron too, but 12. That's 10. You gotta be kidding me. I can do math, but not correctly, it seems. Math major. Can't do math. Now, 12 copper. After the copper is the tin. After the tin is the iron. And then the lapis. And the cobblestone, which I have right here. Then the 2 glass panes. And lastly, I'm gonna put that there, I guess. No, don't put that there. Put that here. And lastly, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 48 plastic. That worked. Oops, that was the wrong way. There's gotta be this one first. Bam! Max range add-on. Acquired. So, let's see. If I put this in here, how big of an area are we talking about here? Oh, that sort of intercepts. Maybe I want to move you over just a smidget, you know? Wait, I can... You can't do that, right? You can't put in two, right? Yeah, no, you can't. That's what I thought. Alright, that's a pretty good plot. That's a pretty good plot. Now I need dirt to fill up that plot. Dirt, 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 dirt. And I might want to make a megatorch as well. Because setting a megatorch down there will just help make sure that nothing tries to ruin my life. I ain't about that getting my expensive machines blown up life anymore. I'm past that. I've transcended. I didn't bring enough dirt. No way I didn't bring enough dirt. That's crazy. I brought like 500 dirt, and that's not enough. Also, rip Diamond 1. That thing's gonna break in half. Alright. Well, I don't need this to have its thing showing anymore, so I can do that. And I can just plop the megatorch, like, down there. So now... I need to place down the plant gatherer. Right? Like here or something. Pretty sure I just have to place it like that. Yep. And now if I put this, gathering anything, gathering trees, gathering plants. No, just gather plants, dude. And your working area is gonna be right there. Yep. It's gonna align perfectly, because if it didn't, that would be pissy. And this is where the sludge goes. So that's gonna have to get piped out. And I'm gonna also want to slap a bunch of upgrades in this thing. Maybe. I don't know. Crop hoeing enabled. Oh. Dude, yeah, hoe. Hoe 'em, dude. Hoe 'em. I might need to warm it up, you know? Okay, so this is so far so good. Next step is... Next step, upgrades. Let's add the other add-ons. And the speed add-ons. And one energy add-on. So I can get 6 gold gears. And then go over here. Is this thing, like, out of power? No, this just isn't charging this. Charge it, dude. Charge it. And then I need 16 diamonds, because I need to make diamond gears. I don't need to go through the thingy for that, because I just somehow shaped the gears with mine hands. Does that make sense? We're working on now. Alright. Griffin the winner. What a name. Right now I'm working on upgrading the plant sowers and stuff. Alright, so now that we got those upgraded, I'm upgrading these machines out here so that I can auto-farm rice. Auto-farming rice will allow me to get slime balls and sludge. That takes 90... Wait, is that really just gonna take 90 RF a tick? Okay, well, I mean, I can use just regular, these. That's probably more than fine. Do I have more on me? I do. No need to overcomplicate. So now we route the power from this down to my power grid. These things have power. Then we'll see. I'll put the rice seeds in here and we'll see what we get. I'm thinking that I might need to put down worms to keep it hydrated. What am I doing? I'm hooking it up to the power grid. Yes. Oh, wait, and I'm also taking the mega torch. That's the main thing. Shouldn't I have an absurd amount of this? Yes. Now, I don't want this mega torch to get blown up either, because that would be stupid. So, in order to make sure it doesn't get blown up, we're going to put hardened glass around here. The reason why is because hardened glass is not only explosion resistant, hardened glass is actually witherproof. Not that I need it to be witherproof, but, you know. Yeah, GF, TH, you sound nice. Yes, I do. And she is... No, I do. She's the best thing ever. Now this is the witherproofs. No wither ain't gonna get in here. Not that I need it to, but it is. And now I'm going to... I don't need... Well, I mean, it'd be nice if I made this witherproof too, but... Or, like, I say witherproof as if I'm just gonna have a wither casually ravage my base, but, no. Where is Masochist? Here we are. Masochist, your time has come. And now your time is over. So that's where you've dropped me off. Interesting. And now drop this here and put this here. What a place to end up. But then if I wanted to do this, why wouldn't I just use hardened ducks? Well, actually, no. Put this here, whatever. Who cares? Because maybe I upgrade the other stuff to, maybe I upgrade some of this infrastructure to reinforced at some point in time. Or, sorry, not reinforced. Redstone, this thingy. That thingy. Boop. So now the plants have happened. Now, I think I want to just do rice. For now, anyway. Maybe I'll try something else. Like, later. Maybe I'll, like, add something to this. This is a massive plot, right? So... Oh, wait. Lock the inventory. That's an issue. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I need this first. So what we do is we pause it. We put this in here. We lock it, and then we unpause it. And now it will only accept rice in those slots. And it just places a bunch of rice all over the place, basically. Do you live in the city or, like, the country? I had the AFK for a bit. Welcome back. No worries. I live in the city. I live in a city. Yes. Not, like, country or whatever. I can't imagine living in the city. City life is different. Now, granted, I don't live in, like, a... It's not, like, main city or whatever. Well, nah. It's a thing. I think I'm gonna die at TBH. I'm used to open space, and that's cool. It's something you get used to, right? You get used to living in different conditions. Oh, you could raise a pro. I don't know, though. Half of it comes from the belief that you can. Plant fertilizer. I do ride a ton, but I don't really ride on actual tracks. That makes sense. Wait, I have, bone meal. So just bone meal a bunch of these. Just grab like an absolute... Dude, I hit you. Whatever. Let's grab a bunch of bone meal. And let's try and grow the rice. The rice. We got a lot of it. And there we go. See, now it's going there. And now we basically have to get the rice seeds to go back to here. And then we have to get... After we do that, then we have to get the, rice to get turned into slime balls. And that can be done... That can be done decently, because I can just... make the rice dough. But then I have to combine it with water. I guess that's what the sequential fabricator is for. Yeah, I'll take a look at the vid, maybe a little after stream. So, do I need impulse speed? The answer is probably no. Okay, so now we... Oh, wait, dude, I have a genius idea. Yes. Genius idea. Watch this. Okay, so... I'm gonna swap these out for signalum-plated item ducts. Those are fluid ducts. Damn it. I thought those were item ducts. Do I have signalum-plated item ducts? I don't... Alright, well, okay. I put signal-plated item ducts here. Then... I do cool stuff. I put a mechanical crafter right here. This will take the rice. It can pull from inventories, so it can just take the rice, craft it into rice dough. And then I put it into a sequential fabricator, and then it just goes down here. And then I basically only have one line of stuff, and that's just this. And that just goes down that way. And then I have a filter set up there to only allow things that aren't rice seeds, because rice seeds go that way. And I put a filter here saying to allow rice seeds. And that's basically how that works. Okay. So let's get that set up. I need a sequential fabricator. I also need a mechanical crafter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna need that. And 1, 2, 3. This is gonna need to be made into bronze. And then made into gears. I put those gears here. I realized that I need to do this first. I put those here, I put those here, I put those here, and I put that there. Mechanical crafter acquired. Next up, I need to go and make the sequential fabricator, which I don't have here. Sequential fabricator, which is pretty easy stuff, pretty easy beans. I need 2 tin and crafting. Slap this here. Slap that. I need to make this first. Sequential fabricator acquired. Now I need to add an augment to it. Yeah. Actually, I don't need pattern validation, but I do need fluidic fabrication, which is going to require that. So let's make a bucket. And then I'll need to craft upgrade kits. Oh, I used up all my things. That's right. Text me interrupting your streams. My phone on do not disturb. Hey, it's alright if you need to chat with them, you know, that's cool, that's cool. We put this on, and then we put the glass. I probably don't need this many, but let's get the glass. Let's get the glass, let's put this here, put this here, and then this, and then whatever the heck this is. There we go. Apple or Samsung? I was an Apple person back in the day, but now I do Samsung. Just because I just prefer the Samsung UI and interface and stuff a little bit better. Oh wait, and guess what? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this overkill? 100% what I'm about to do is completely overkill. Where's my Endurium? My Endurium's over here. Well, I think Apple's a little more user-friendly. It is, because, like, it is designed around being user-friendly. Right? So, I can't disagree with that it is more user-friendly. But if you know how to navigate, like, if you know how to navigate what am I trying to say? If you know how to navigate phone UIs and stuff, or if you're a developer, you'll probably get more use out of Apple being, or sorry, out of Samsung and the way it's like set up. Oh my gosh, I like can't talk. Yeah, it feels a little bit more experimental. I will agree with that. Wait, that's because that's not where that's supposed to go. That's needed both. I do need the Kind of sticks to the same plan, slowly improving the design every year slightly. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and I need a sink. So I can then auto-input for the sink, but I can only do that if I have pattern validation, because this adds intelligent auto-input capabilities, so I'm going to need this pattern validation, and then a sink. Okay, so this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then throw this all the way over here. Go over here. Slap-a-roni. Slap that down there. Hidden. Your time has come to be used. I mean, you'd been used before, but now you get to be geared. What else do I need? That's actually kind of it, basically. Okay. My ankles. And then the glass. And now we can throw this here. Oh, you have a question? I have an answer, potentially. Cake or cookies? Cookies. I don't like cake. I know. I'm weird. I don't like cake. What kind of cookies? Not chocolate chip. Again, I know, I'm weird. Sink, produce, other sink. Oatmeal raisin, then? Oatmeal cookies, good. Raisin, nah. I ain't about that raisin. And now I think no Sinku do that. Bad Sinku. No do. Auto input enabled. Oh, this will not take in water automatically. Okay. That's fine. Get me a flue duct. All I need is a single flue duct then. I don't know. We're just gonna do that. And now I'm going to need to put a servo on that. So put a servo on that. I didn't even make the signal and plated item ducts. That's fine. Okay, signal and plated item ducts. Make a couple of those. Then servo. Ankles. Now I don't need like fluid translocators and stuff. I mean, I guess I could have, but honestly, this is fine. Because I don't need... I want to save the fluid translocators for when I need to move a large amount of water, but I don't need to, because... I probably don't. I don't think I need to. And I need a filter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a filter to accept the seeds. And then I might actually want another filter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in case. And then I have a servo. Do I actually want another servo? Yeah, I'm gonna need another servo, I just realized. And we can make it... Actually, no. We can just make it this. That should be good. Yeah, and this isn't, they're growing very slowly. Because I don't have worms. Can I put this in here? I can't. Alright, whatever. But as you can see, it auto-crafted that pretty easily. No, dude, you gotta go here. Set that as a recipe, put that in there. Boom. I still didn't make... You gotta be kidding me, dude. I still didn't make the signalum plated thingy-majiggers. I didn't make the signalum plated stuff. I forgot. I forgot. Signalum plated. That's probably fine for now. Now again, the advantage of using the signal and plated item ducts is that I can transfer power through it as well, so I can basically use this to connect, to like go here, and then go here. And now it will take the power, and now this machine will receive power. Which is what it needs. In order to operate. And then down here, we're going to put a filter to whitelist only rice seeds. And we're gonna get that going. And it should start pulling out the rice seeds. Yep, it pulls out the rice seeds, but not the rice. And it just made rice slime balls. Now, I do need to also pump the fluids, so I actually do need fluid ducts. I have some fluid ducts here. I forgot I was gonna need that. Yeah, sure, that'll work. We'll get it to work. I need more fluid ducts. Now, how does one make That's not even remotely close to how you spell what I was trying to spell. Like, not even slightly. Oh, hardened, yes, hardened glass. All the hardened glass that I have. There's no time for it to be used. Not really. Just some of it, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, okay. Hardened fluid duct time. Connect to this thing again and die. Actually, you know what? Connect higher up. Just make this a little bit better. Even connect higher up over here as well. I like that little bit better. Now, item duct time. I think over here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I can put that here. I can put a filter here. I can allow oversending. Now, I don't want the rice seeds to go there. So I need to put a ban on rice seeds there. I'll just borrow you real quick. Blacklist rice seeds. And I whitelist rice seeds to come out from here, and then this will only take the rice, and then it'll turn into that, and then it'll go that way. Okay. Perfect. Perfecto. Just put that like that. And this is gonna be a big rice plantation. I just need to put down another servo so that I can extract the sludge. And then we're good. One more servo. Put this over here. And the sludge has exited. Resonator. I want to know how much you need. You need 250 millibuckets of sludge per quartz enriched iron. I need worms. There's just like no two ways about it. I need worms so that that can happen. Because now this should be on sludge. It is on sludge. Nice. I have 180 millibuckets. Alright, rice plantation complete. Now, we could try a plant fertilizer. I don't know how it works, but a plant fertilizer might be able to, when provided with stuff, speed up plant growth. How do you make this? A log and paper. Okay. I'm going to make that so that I can learn what the plant fertilizer does. Kinda big deal. Log. Pape. Agriculture. Plant fertilizer. When provided with power and fertilizer, it will bone meal crops and saplings. Accepted fertilizer is bone meal, industrial foregoings, and forestry fertilizer. Oh, dude, I can provide it with this fertilizer. I can provide it with the fertilizer from forestry, provided I can produce the ash necessary to make the fertilizer, which, I mean, I have a decent chunk. I'm curious if there is a, like, what reliably produces ash that, like, I can do. This reliably produces ash. Interesting. If I can create my own calcite dust, then I can create my own dark ash, which I can use to create my own ash, which I can use to make my own fertilizer, which I can use to speed that whole thing up. Probably still want worms. But a lot of worms, and I don't think I have enough. I have 9 worms. I'll put down the worms, and that's probably the last thing I'm gonna do. I'll put down just a couple worms. Worm it up. I can worm here, and then I can worm here. And then I can worm here, and then I can worm here. 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 Yeah, I wormed there. Let me worm here. Oh my gosh, I have to do this. Worm it up. So that should help the rice grow a little bit faster, which should help all of this go a little bit faster. And the last thing I check is where those rice slime balls ended up. Because they ended up somewhere. That's rice. That's no bueno. That's not supposed to go there. Rice slime balls ended up there. Let's put them here. And there we go. There we go. We got that going. Rice plantation. Sludge. Next time we will have to continue working on that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so check this out. To the peeps who haven't seen this, look at this. Bop. Little nice fancy end card. Nice and smooth. So, let's see. I'm gonna save and quit here. And, that's where I'm going to pretty much call it. Yeah.